Alright, now let's get to talking about the characters. I'm going to be, of course, talking about all the characters. Let's start with Munchlax. Texting Munchlax. Most of the Munchlaxes are generally lazy in TPIs, and unfortunately, this one's another example of that. The only difference is that she's female, and I feel even more disappointed because of that. So, sorry, Munchlax, but yeah, you're a horrible character in my opinion. Next up, we have Steelix. Um, I honestly I didn't really know how to feel about him. I still don't know how to feel about him. I guess he falls in the category of early boot fodder. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on him. I'm sorry. Magikarp, same. There's nothing else to him. He is a pathetic fish. Starly. Now, I have opinions on, but it's due to the aftermath. I had no clue her and Fletchinder were cousins, and neither did anyone else. But to see the regret on her face, or in her voice, during the second aftermath, I'm like, my heart ached. Honestly, like, I actually legit felt connected with Staravia. She is a fantastic character. She's an example of what you can do with an early boot, but still be able to give her development. I love Staravia, and I always will. She will always forever have a special place in my heart. Servine, I actually don't hate Servine. Do I hate typists? Absolutely. They're terrible. However, Servine, I'm not mad at. I feel like she served her purpose. She fits in with her role. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing her for maybe a few more episodes. But I highly doubt she was even gonna get any farther than what she did. Now, 6 and 7 had the returns of Curlia, got the eliminations of Curlia and Machoke, so I'm not even gonna talk about them. So we're gonna next talk about Drapion. Honestly, he was a bully. He was a bully. I'm glad to see he's not like that anymore. It's honestly a breath of fresh air. Although and I mean him picking on Chimchar all the time or Monferno, believe me, I'll have lots to say about Monferno at a later date. Or well, later in this video. Next up, Meowth. Meowth. Ay, 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 ay. Continuously arguing with Kricketune, forcing Piplup to be in her alliance. Well, I'm not exactly sure what happened with Piplup in that alliance. I didn't actually watch. Like I said, I completely forgot what happened in a lot of those earlier episodes. Meowth left a bad taste in my mouth, although I'm happy to see her as an Aftermath host because I feel like that's where she's meant to be. She's a better character on the Aftermath. I guess the same can be applied to Drapion. Charmeleon just kind of faded into the background for me, so I really don't have a lot to say on him. Arbok, she was a villain, but she wasn't really a villain. I really did like Arbok, and I'm sad that Skuntank screwed her over. Screw you, Skuntank. You're awful. I hate you. I guess I really don't need to talk about Skuntank now. Okay, coughing. He should not have come to the island. He should not have competed in the first place. I will forever stand by that opinion. I hate coughing, and I hope to never see him again. He wasn't even technically a contestant. He just popped up and was like there for 4 episodes. Lickitung. How did this guy make it this far? I'm sorry, but like, no. No. He didn't need to make episode 13. Like, what relevance did he have? He made it all the way to episode 13. I don't even think being relevant since episode 3. Like, no. No. He's just, no. He's just bad. I hate him. I hate him. I hate his character. He's a terrible character. I'll stand by that. A terrible character. Oh, God. I'm really not trying to be so negative, but like, I'm really trying not to be so negative. I really am. Next up is Smeargle. I love this guy. I love his dynamic with Piplup and how he's trying to be patient with her and work with their relationship. I love that. I love that. He even quit to save her because he believed in her. And we're really seeing Piplup stepping up, and I'm so happy about that. And we'll talk about Piplup soon. I promise. We'll talk about Piplup soon. Next is Lopunny. I didn't find myself really connecting with Lopunny. I didn't. No, I'm sorry. I didn't connect with Lopunny. I didn't care when she left. I mean, yeah, she got to kick Gastrodon's ass, but I mean, what else did she do other than really hang out with Gliscor all the time? Now, again, this is someone who hasn't watched any of the first 14 episodes since 2016. So I probably don't have a right to speak about what they did, but I'm just gonna say my personal opinion because I have nothing else to base this on. Klefki. I'm gonna get a lot of smack for this, but I love Klefki. She, to me, was a breath of fresh air. She's a typical complaining character, but she had funny moments, and that's what made her stand out for me. I like Klefki. I will stand by that. You can fight me if you disagree. I'm not afraid to throw down with you. Arcanine. Oh, Arcanine, if only you could have lasted longer. Honestly, I want a Gliscor gone. Like, no diss to Gliscor, but I like him more. I was Devo for that one. Like, jeez. He never even got to because he just evolved. He had so much potential, and it was all wasted. And now I'm gonna really go into more of a heartache because of Pichu. Oh, Pichu, another character I really genuinely liked. And like we don't know most of her story. I want to know more. And that's what makes Pichu such a I love Pichu because I want more. I want to know more. I love her. She's a great character. Cricketune I didn't care that much about. He's your generic nice surfer dude who falls in love with the hot chick. And no, I did not call Beetlefly hot intentionally, but like that's usually the stereotype. I'm done with this character. I didn't frankly really care for Cricketune. He was okay, but I didn't quite care for him. Spiritomb, I did find his ability unique. I hated his things with Skuntank. Sorry, message on the phone, but doesn't matter. I hated his thing with Skuntank. No. No, and it ultimately ended up getting him screwed over. Like, come on, Spiritomb. You had so much more potential than that. I knew the minute he rebelled against Skuntank, he was a dead man walking. Speaking of dead man walking, Tyrantrum! The dead man walking since episode 16 that managed to make episode 20 for some miracle. I love Tyrantrum, honestly. I really do. He was a funny character, and yes, I do think he was funny. So, and honestly, I honestly expected him to go berserk at his elimination, but he kept his cool, so kudos to him. And then we have Monferno. I hated him. I do not like Monferno. I'm glad he's gone. That's all I'm gonna say. I generally do not like this character. Now, I only have 6 minutes to clarify the rest of these characters, so I'm just gonna go through these really quickly. Gliscor, I've already stated, I never particularly cared for him. Ugh. Got some in my throat, sorry. Okay. Beautifly. She has more potential going forward. Now, I love her dynamic with Piplup. They're really nice. Piplup is other than Fampy is my winning pick. I want either Piplup or Fampy to win this game. I legit, that's what I want. I need one of them to win this game because I have so much hope for them. Fletchinder, I didn't want to see another returnee because of the episode 13 returnee, but I want to be surprised. I want to see more of Fletchinder. Corfish can die in a fire. I don't like him. I want him gone. But of course, I'm in the minority about this, like I'm in the minority about Klefki, but I hate Corfish. He is a I do not like him. He's overpowered as shit. He's annoying, and I do not like this character. Fight me if you disagree. You already know my opinions on Fampy. I like how the fact that she's basically at this point striving to be noticed more with that whole interaction with Entei, and I'm interested to see how that goes. Machoke, he's honestly just another character just fading into the background for me. Ampharos, I liked her shining moment against Tyrantrum, and I'm looking forward to seeing more where she goes. The leader, Venusaur. I've seen this too many times. I'm over it. I want this. I'm sorry, but I want this guy gone. Like I'm done with him. Curlia, I want to see more of her. I need to see more of this dark persona, and but I want to know what is actual Curlia doing inside of her head. Is she even trying to break out? Like, come on, I want more of that. I need to see more of that if I really want to get an honest opinion on this girl. Mawile, she's one of those stuck in the middle characters for me. Skuntank, he's a good villain. I'll give you that. He's a great villain. I hate him, but I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hate the villain. So good job on that, because believe me, I despise this guy. Then we have the final villain, Gastrodon. I know we're supposed to hate her, but I love Gastrodon. Like, ugh, I love her so much. She's a villain, but she also has her funny moments, like that moment of her and Tyrantrum are calling him training bitch. Okay, you know what? I'm changing. Okay. Gastrodon, Piplup, or Fampy. Those are my winners pick. Now I'm gonna do a prediction of the elimination for the next episode, and then that's me done. Who my I'm going to say Skuntank. I know that I know that it's more than likely to not happen, but let's be honest. He's essentially a dead man walking at this point. He's been in the bottom two twice in a row now, and his time is coming to an end. The only way I see him pulling out of it is either to win immunity or be able to find someone else to screw over. I honestly hope that if he is going to stay, he makes the latter option, because I do not want him to win another immunity. I hate him. I want him gone. But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hate this character. So that's all for the very first episode of the TPI forecast reviews. Please post your opinions in the comments down below. Also, if you want me to review your TPI, also please comment down in the section. And if you have any suggestions of who I should make a review of next, please also put those down in the comment section. Thank you. This is Cast from Lover, and I am signing out.